Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. We're back in our Minecraft Let's Play survival world, and today we have a big project ahead of us. A couple projects actually, that's going to pretty much change the way that our base looks entirely. You can see that I've planned out with a couple spruce logs the builds that we want to kind of accomplish today. So we have one starting over here. This will kind of connect up. This might become our main path, actually, coming up out of the docks, if all goes according to plan. That build is going to end here, so it's going to butt up right against our original path to our starter home there. And then we have some more builds right on the other side, so we have quite a bit to do today. In addition to the builds, I also want to take a look at our path in its entirety, actually. So, if we imagine this becoming the main path, what does that look like? So it'll kind of come up through here. Maybe we curve it around this way. Maybe we take it straight and then curve it back over here. I don't know. We'll see. But the big thing I also want to do is smooth out this part of the path here. So like right here it's a little steep, and then over here again it's a little steep. It's just going up and up and up. So maybe we start bringing our path up a little bit earlier. That might work for us. We'll see. You can also see that I've been down at the mob farm that we have deep underground, collecting some levels for some enchants, hopefully. But before we get into that, let's go ahead and jump right into a build. All right, first build is complete. I think it looks really good, especially from a distance. If we were ever coming back to our little town here, I think it would look really cool with all the fog and everything. The build itself, I like quite a bit. Let me just get up in here real fast, do some free cam. This little roof part here, I think might need some work. And then we obviously have to do like all of the interiors. I think I started on this one, but not this one, yeah. But that gives us a really cool little gatehouse into our town here. We're going to have to do some work with the road, obviously, because we're going to have to change this and kind of figure out a way to have it curve around here. And I don't know if this building is necessarily going to stay either, our little starter home. It might be time for it to get relocated here in not too long. But we have one more build that we want to do at our base. And then I think the next part is I think I want to go exploring. There's still quite a few biomes we haven't seen. I definitely am going to need some scaffolding for future builds, because doing this without scaffolding is pretty treacherous, a lot of fall damage. But without further ado, this little plot here I have set up for our next build, and that is what we're gonna do. And just like that, we have a couple row houses, I guess you would call these, on our pier or our dock. I like the way they came out. They're a little bit samey of the gatehouse. I tried to give them a little bit of character with some different tinted windows, but we might have to come back and do a little bit more work over here. I kind of want to fix up this side here. I didn't know if I want to try to fit a chimney in here or maybe a staircase, maybe some other stuff. I don't know. We also need to texture this wall and some of these walls in front. You can kind of see all the way around the back here too. We need to texture those as well. But for now, the ones in the back are hidden. The one over on this side here, I don't know what I want to do. So we'll get around to it when we get around to it. The other big part here, of course, is that we have to figure out a path and kind of how we start blending some of this stuff in. I'm still not entirely happy with this walkway here. I might end up changing this at some point. But those are all going to be kind of bigger projects, and frankly, I'm pretty strapped on resources right now. A lot of our resources went into building these couple builds here. But if we take a look from a little bit further away, if we pan out here, you can kind of see this. It's not necessarily a skyline, I guess, but it's starting to come together. It's starting to look kind of cool, especially if you're, once the fog effect takes over. But let's get back into normal camera mode here. And I think what I want to do now is actually start going out and adventuring a little bit around our area here. In this building, which is kind of our storehouse upstairs, I started filling this out with a couple maps. I want to map out at least these locations here. In this episode, maybe, but definitely within the next couple, or maybe I'll do it off camera, I don't know. But let's grab a couple of these just for the time being while we explore around. And let's see what we can find. Oh, we don't have these yet. We'll definitely have to scoop these guys up. There's a village up there too. I don't know that we need to go to a village necessarily. We kind of have everything we need already, but good to know that it's there. It's very cool on top of a snowy peak though. Oh, we have a little bee friend here. I wonder if we can find some exposed coal maybe real quick. Make a campfire and try to snag a couple bees while we're out. I see it in the distance. Oh, the jungle biome. Okay, here we go. Now we just have to find... Oh, I hope this place has bamboo in it. Looks like it goes on for quite a ways, too. I think we probably explore around here, see if we can't get some jungle wood. Ooh, got some cocoa beans. Now for one of the most satisfying sounds in all of Minecraft. Beautiful. Get some melons while we're here. Sure. We'll take these. Can we just pop these off? We can take those. And we may as well get a bunch of jungle wood while we're here too. Let me just explore around here for just a second. Home sweet home. Didn't get lost at all. Nope. Definitely not. We had a pretty good haul from our little adventure. We didn't stray too far, but we did get some other resources that we really needed. I was really looking for some of the new resources at 1.20, but no cherry trees for us quite yet. Let's disembark here and go over what we got. I stashed some of it away already up in our storage building here. but let's have a quick peek right here. So we got a bunch of different flowers, which will give us a lot of different options for dyeing stuff, which would be really nice. In addition, we also got a couple beehives, or bee nests, I suppose. These have at least one bee in both of them, so we can start breeding them from there. Melons, cocoa beans, we got a bunch of jungle wood, we got a bunch of acacia wood, which I'm very excited to finally have. And then bamboo was the other really big one that we needed. I got a couple saplings as well. Like I said, we're not too far away. So if we ever do need to go back, we can absolutely do that. But that does give me some ideas. Now that we have sugarcane and we have bamboo, and I've been thinking about what to do with some of these buildings, the interiors of them. The row houses are very, they're pretty small. But maybe we can figure out something in here with like a sugarcane and bamboo, or have sugarcane, bamboo, and then some other automation here. I think that would be a nice way to just kind of tuck them away at least. We'll see. But we definitely need more bamboo, so let's go ahead and get this planted in the dirt. And then we can just, have a big ol' bamboo field here for the time being. And this will help us, for future builds. Even the ones we were doing right here, they were a little bit, treacherous, but more than that, they were a little bit tedious to build because I had to do a bunch of like dirt pillars up and then basically do dirt scaffolding. Having actual scaffolding will go a very long ways, I think. This building might not be long for the world. It's butting up a little bit too close here. I could fit a path in here, but I don't think it fits anymore, especially with the aesthetic of these new buildings. Maybe we tear this down, we repurpose some of the, the crafting items in here. And maybe we recreate like another farmhouse, maybe, up on these hills. I think that would look kind of nice. Or maybe back there could also be cool. The one good thing, and let me pop into free cam here just to demonstrate it, is we kind of have this, these tall buildings, I guess, right at what you might consider the front of the base. But our terrain actually it's actually a pretty sharp incline. As soon as you get past here, it's almost all uphill. So, if we build even semi-tall buildings on like this level, you'll still be able to see them peeking over, the rooftops from certain angles, and certainly the same thing, over here. And especially as we get further up, yeah, it's going to look very cool. Oh God, that scared me, wandering trader. The other thing I kind of want to start looking into in the next couple episodes is, branching out from this main base. Maybe we start building bridges over here and set up little areas, as it were, that kind of specialize in a thing. So maybe we have, we do like a villager theme over here where we have maybe an iron farm and your typical villager trading hall, stuff like that. I try to not lean too heavily into that because it takes a lot out of the resource gathering part of the game, but I think you reach a certain point with your builds and just the amount of time you have where it becomes necessary. But I would like to find all the resources first before I start spam trading them with villagers. I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But I think that's gonna do it for me for today. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, you know what to do. And we'll see you in the next episode.